We just figured you out during the break, Sam Roberts. We learned today that they injected human growth hormones into you because you were a very little thing.
You could tell on that fucking Nickelodeon show. Holy shit, he's 14 years old, and he looks like an 8 or 9 year old. Yeah.
So
I'm not even kidding or exaggerating.
So your parents decided to take you to a doctor. Then they decided how many years? 3 years?
Yeah, I was on it for like 3.5 years.
Human growth hormones
Every day?
Daily injections.
Every day.
I think I get a shot every day.
Sam Roberts gives us just a tiny little piece here and there. I've known you for 8 years, and you've never brought this up. And we hang out socially, you weirdo. But me and Aunt, or I told Aunt, I go, you ate like a baby, and then you said...
And he stayed like a baby.
And you stayed like a baby. So instead of injecting human growth hormones into you, your parents should have said, all right, idiots, start eating protein.
Yeah, have a fucking steak.
First of all, chicken is full of protein.
Not as much as steak, though.
And second of all...
Steak is the motherfucker of protein.
You got chicken hormones is what you got.
It wasn't red meat that was the reason I
Red
was...
meat is a big deal, man.
You need some
especially when
growing
you're,
up.
Yeah, when you're going through those growing years.
You need that. You need some vegetables. You just need to eat like an adult to become an adult.
And you probably would have started growing.
I don't think so. The growth hormone...
You are what you eat. And you ate like a fucking baby.
A little chicken.
A little chicken baby.
The growth hormone that my body naturally produced was not being distributed properly.
What?
It wasn't dietary.
Oh, that's what they say. That's what your Nazi doctor said.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
He could either eat something like an adult, or I could give him these injections.
Yeah, I don't think it was dietary at all.
Leno, man, they're beating the shit out of Leno.
Are they?
I don't get the Leno thing. He's been a soldier for NBC for 21 years, and they're just treating him like shit again. And then the other late night hosts treat him like shit.
I want to put him out to pasture.
Is he that much of an asshole when the cameras are off?
No. He's apparently a nice guy.
I think it's also very in style to not like Jay Leno right now.
We had one lovely day with Jay Leno when we went out there to LA and did a show, and the guy came into our dressing room and was just shooting the shit. We're looking at him like, don't you have a show to do?
Very nice.
He was so nice. Spent a lot more time with us than he needed to.
Yeah.
Letterman would refuse to, even look at us before. Well, no, Letterman did come to the side of the stage, which we thought was cool. But Leno just hung out.
Yeah.
Talking about cars and radio and radio wars. And
very cool.
Very, very cool, man.
Yep.
Anyway, he was on, again, we're following this story because every night Leno's talking about the controversy and how he's getting
he's bashing
shown the door, it
NBC.
looks like. And this was last night. Every night he's got something about NBC and the rumors.
You all excited about March Madness? You into March Madness? Yeah. People talk about who's in, who's out, who's going to be eliminated, and that's just here at NBC. That's not even counting.
Oh. Sal on the drums there.
I've never been in the paper this much. It's fantastic.
Did you just bring up Sal?
Yeah.
You did, right?
Yeah.
And this is why, Sal, I don't like you. We gave you another opportunity today. And is he playing drums for us? Has he talked about playing drums?
Has he gone down the hall and tried to find a drum kit, or at least a bass drum and a snare and a hi-hat?
Something.
Anything.
Or he's so good at drums, why wouldn't you just come up with, like, anything to drum on?
Right.
Where are you at with playing the drums?
What happened?
I didn't go get one.
Oh, my God.
Have you inquired?
No, I didn't even inquire.
You didn't even go down the hall by the fishbowl.
This is why I'm so...
Or the room where they keep the instruments and stuff and inquire as to whether we can bring some in here?
I'll go ask right now. And
Look,
didn't you?
Look, this is why I bring 3 different personalities to the show every day. This is Greg Hughes talking to you. You're an idiot.
Oh.
You're missing out on opportunities left and right.
That was the nice one.
That was the nice one. That was the nice guy.
Yeah, Greg Hughes is the nicest one.
it'd be boring.
And the Ulster's the douchiest
It'd be
one.
boring,
And Opie's kind of in the middle.
Douchey to play drums in here. I don't know.
But that's why you're not going to make anything of
shit,
yourself.
You know nothing
You know
about
what you're
radio
looking at?
or this program.
Didn't I just say? Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who is this? Who is this?
I think it's Greg Hughes.
I think this is Greg Hughes coming
No,
out.
with a little Opie thrown in.
Oh, shit.
Didn't I just say that you were an idiot because you didn't participate in Tequila Donut Day because it led to us now knowing about Denny, and he's really hot right now as far as the Opie and Anthony community
hottest.
goes.
Yeah.
And I said that to you this morning.
Yes.
And then you had another opportunity. Like, I'm really good at drums. We're like, well, let's fucking do that. And you haven't done anything since we brought it up.
Careful, Opie. You don't want to get uninvited.
I don't want. No,
But you
Boat
didn't.
trip. Careful, Opie.
But why wouldn't you try to figure it out and maybe talk to Sam or E-Rock and go, are they serious? Because I'm going to, I'm looking around here to see what I can play.
I just thought it'd be very pretentious. Hey guys, I got a drum set now. And
But
come
we
in here and
asked. It wasn't like you just
blow it up.
barged in, which would be hilarious too. Hey, watch me play drums. We'd be like, what? But we were like, hey, we want to see this. I think there's a kit down the hall.
Does anyone else feel my frustration with this kid?
You're looking
yes.
at a participation trophy.
Right.
Kid.
You know, yes.
But are you frustrated?
Of course, there's no... And
Like, you see the opportunities, right?
Eric walked in here last Friday,
Right.
with 2 bottles of tequila
Slammed
and
him on the
donuts.
counter.
And
He was
just-
ready for action.
And just said, surprise, guys. And everybody
Yeah.
looked at him like, are you a fucking moron?
We basically
Clear the
want to
field.
call him an idiot.
And then he
We
created...
were in shock, and then he didn't give up on it, and then it
couldn't
turned
tell.
out to be one of the better shows we've done in years.
Yes.
He came in with a block of granite. We went, what is this? And he made a beautiful statue out of it.
Yeah, what are we going to do with a rock?
Right. We're like, what the fuck is this? A block of granite? And he chiseled the entire show. You, nothing.
Hey, just to come in here and do a drum solo. Maybe I can play.
you know
Maybe
what?
play to a track or
You're
something.
right,
I don't
Sal.
know.
You're right.
Oh,
What would you guys?
Sal, do it your way.
Are you guys cool if I bring a drum set in here?
Do
Not
it
anymore.
your way.
We said.
Do
Okay.
it your way, and let's see how it works out for you in the end.
I'm gonna go try to get a kit, and maybe we'll get get it set up in here, and we'll play a little something.
You feel it, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Because you got to stay on him.
You feel it.
You should. There's no way.
There's so many listeners now doing podcasts and this and that are just begging and looking for their break.
Yeah.
If
And
they
you
were in
said-
here, they would have been, holy fuck, I'll figure it out.
You said, all right, come in here and play the drums. It's the one thing he knows he does
But not
well.
only has he not come in here yet and play the drums, he even forgot we even talked about it to start the show.
No, but I thought you said. Play the drums, Spider.
Yeah.
It's exactly Spider with the fucking drink.
So I told you, get the fucking drum kit. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're just part of that generation. You don't even have an idea what you're doing to
no, I
yourself.
just thought
You have
it'd be-
no fucking clue what it's gonna.
I just thought it'd be very douchey of me to come in here and start
We
like a
asked,
solo.
though. It wasn't like an idea you came up with. We said, why don't you get some drums and play in here? We're doing the Talent Friday thing.
Okay.
So you come in. But first of all, the show is thematic today with trying to find talent around the place. You said you play the drums. We're like, cool, get some drums and play it. It's not douchey because you're not just barging in on a Tuesday going, let me play the drums. Everything was set up where it would be completely good for you to have come in with drums.
And your first mistake is that you're assuming.
You know, when you assume, you're a fucking asshole.
You're just assuming without asking further questions about what went down.
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta see this.
What happened?
That's a
Spring Breakers. Fucking A.
Yeah?
That is some hot shit right there.
Is that movie out today?
I think it's out today limited.
I am gonna
boy.
just save my cum for that movie. Remember we were just talking about saving your jizz?
Yeah.
I call it a supply. You gotta save your supply.
The supply.
I don't like working blue when Denny's around.
Oh, blue. I don't work blue.
When Denny is around, I try to keep it,
Yeah.
you know,
Really do try to keep it a little highbrow. You don't want to
between the
disappoint
ditches.
him. Yeah.
We're not the only ones frustrated, by the way.
Who
else?
Troy's texting me from the other room.
Oh,
Get Troy
shit.
in here.
Saying this is showing Sal's work ethic.
Yeah.
This is it.
That's his work ethic.
This is it.
Yes. Sal, come on now.
I want to
What are you
play
doing?
for you guys. It'd be cool. I think it'd be fun. So
You
let's-
had the
You-
shots.
there was
Troy.
every opportunity.
Troy, you hear the frustration.
Troy.
I mean, you feel
Troy.
the frustration.
Do we not feel this frustration
Every
almost every day?
day.
Oh my.
What is it about him? Is it his generation? Is it a kid that doesn't have to ever work officially? Are you set? You don't really have to work, right? You got money.
No, of course I got to work. My parents don't help me out anymore.
Sea trials, Opie. Stop.
Sea trials.
But that's not my immediate family. That's my my
What?
uncle. That's
Troy,
not my
talk
mom.
to him.
Outside of this studio, outside of this job, Sal's an awesome guy. He really is. He's a musician. He's cool. But
He's another guy I like, but I don't respect or think
in the building,
he has a future
was
in this
that?
career.
Is that the Oakster?
in the building, Sal doesn't want to work.
No, the Oakster is a goofball, man.
that was Greg Opie used. That was
Oakster is the
totally
goofball.
honest. Oh my god.
Trying to, get into the sorority girls' fucking pants.
Yeah.
The Oakster.
Putting up numbers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Troy and me are in the exact same boat where we both think the reason that Sal's hired is because we all vouched for him.
Right.
And like everybody here thinks Sal is a good guy.
Yes.
And we've hung out with him socially and don't sit there being like, oh, why the fuck are you here? It's like,
okay. I think you're smart, but
it's all good. But
you're so clueless. It's amazing to me.
There's no work ethic.
Look, he's in here with his arms folded. He's like, he can't wait for us to be done with this.
No, I'm just.
He doesn't listen to any of this stuff.
No, there's no work ethic. There's no sense of everything is an opportunity. Like every time anything happens, he should be thinking, how can I make the most of what's happening
because
right
you're the
now?
lowest man in the organization. So why wouldn't you like take these opportunities and run with it, and maybe it leads to something? I talked to Denny for years and thought he had no worth for this radio show.
Right.
Nice guy. We talked about hockey, and I did enjoy our hockey talks here and there.
Could you imagine, because we would walk in the morning, he'd be there, and he would talk to me about the Yankees all the time. Could you imagine me coming to you and going, oh, why don't we get that guy? You know, the guy by the front door. You'd be like, why?
Right.
What are you, crazy? And then he found an opportunity, found a moment,
right,
and made gold of it.
And went with it.
And in my opinion, Denny knows exactly what he's doing. And
yeah,
he
we
knows,
think so.
He knows to come in here.
We think,
yeah,
and say what he says because number one, it is how he feels.
Yep.
But number two, he's unashamed because he knows the reaction that it'll get.
Exactly.
And he knows what it gives you guys in terms of the show and the.
Did you ever win a trophy?
Not really. No. A trophy? No. No.
Well, first of all, Sal's an only child. So he was just
Those
completely.
kids were always weird. That's why I made sure I got another one.
Little strange.
I didn't want to do it to my own kid.
You didn't want to make them
I
all
grew
weird.
up with the fucking
They're
right.
just born
the one and
spoiled.
dones, I call them, and boy, they were pretty much having sex with their moms. Pretty much.
Really?
They're so
Fucking
spoiled.
Norman Bates.
Oh,
have everything
boy.
handed to him. Sal comes from a very wealthy family. He's had a lot of opportunity as a kid, and to just move into the city and have an apartment
I live in
immediately.
Manhattan.
It's like
I live in Brooklyn.
and it's like Sal. It's like
He just got to move in the city. When we became radio stars, I still wasn't sure if I could swing a New York City apartment.
Hells no.
I'm chilling in Westchester. I'll never leave.
Who gets to do that?
I have no idea.
You know when I bought my house? 6 years ago.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. And we were pretty fucking good before 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But there was no way. I wasn't going to take that financial commitment until I was sure.
Right. When I turned,
sounds like
you're right. When I turned 35, I'm like, I got to get a house now. Finally.
So I was like, let me
6
move to the
years ago.
fucking expensive hipster part of fucking Brooklyn.
35.
mommy and daddy got it.
And fucking yeah, they
If
got
there's
it.
any, if there's any issues,
Buying it.
They don't.
Yeah, but you told us when you
Mathematically.
first moved in that they were helping you out.
They helped me with buying furniture and stuff like
Paying
that.
your phone
That was like
bill.
a graduation
Sal.
gift to me.
Let's
Graduation
Let's
gift.
cut to the chase. What are you looking for here at SiriusXM?
What am I looking for?
Yeah, because we're not going to fucking help you out. We gave you a great opportunity. We gave Sam a great opportunity. The rest of these guys a great opportunity, and then they're making something.
It's what
with
you
it.
make of it.
And
There's a million radio shows here, and as much as we beat the shit out of this place, at your age, this is a beautiful place to be. Oh my God, I would have loved a place like this when I didn't get bitter.
And that's what
Before I got bitter, I should say.
that's why it's frustrating for me because I was in literally the exact same position as Sal is in.
Doggy style. Oh, I thought that was a different position.
I mean, I had to intern for free a little longer, but literally brought in the exact position at the exact spot, low man on the totem pole, everything. But
You were hungry though.
there's just
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know hunger.
E-Rock has nothing to do with it.
And also, Sal's never worked in like a factory or worked in like a fast food.
Oh, Sal, do you ever? What's the worst job you had before this?
Worst job?
Yeah, like the most work.
Just doing like cleanup for like construction, I guess. Like nothing.
Labor?
Like,
What,
yeah,
on
like-
your uncle's job site or something?
Yeah, but it was.
You never. We watched The Sopranos. We know how that shit works.
No.
You
I
went in, you signed a fucking card, and you didn't do anything.
No,
I
wait
did
a
have a
minute.
little salad.
No, you didn't.
Hold on, are we messing with a mafia kid?
Probably.
Oh fuck, do
probably
whatever
a
the
little
fuck you want, man.
It's a little connected.
You're doing
great. You're
That's
doing
not
great,
true.
buddy.
That's not true. No,
Good
it was
job.
just like you doing like normal like cleanup on a construction site.
And then but you came by and they were like, "Yeah, watch out, that's the boss's fucking nephew."
No, it was he
we
would
can't
just
talk
be
in front
the
of him.
foreman or whatever, and
Of course.
That's how I got the job. It's not because you really need experience. It's just
little
you know,
nepotism. Yeah,
that's right.
That's what it was, man. It's nepotism. And everyone on the job knew that they couldn't really fuck with you. They couldn't yell at you or make you work more. So what'd you do? You got a broom and a fucking wheelbarrow. You swept up some pieces of wood and electric conduit.
It was a summer job. It wasn't like a permanent.
Summer job.
Let me.
Yeah, I was in high school. I can't work in high school.
But that was your worst job.
That was I mean, I worked in an auto shop.
Someone want to ask me what my worst job was? Around the same age as Sal there.
Worst job you
Well,
ever
I
had.
was a caddy.
Yeah.
And I made a shitload of money being a caddy. But because we were a poor family, I gave all my fucking money to the household.
Hey, put that in the jar.
Yeah, exactly. That's why that movie,
Caddyshack.
I can relate to that movie. So then I'd go to college and go through my money really quickly because I wasn't able to bring a lot of it. So then when I came home for breaks, I had to do what's called office temp work.
Ooh.
Where these companies would call you up and go, well, today you're going to fucking unload some trucks. Today you're going to do this, And I respect the people that do all those jobs, all right?
Man.
But the worst job I had, there used to be a restaurant at the Walt Whitman Mall.
Yeah.
And they said, you're going to be washing dishes for the next week. I'm like, all right, I could fucking do it. I need the money. And, I was looking for some drinking cash. Went there. My boss was a retard.
Yeah.
An actual retard.
Like full on?
Full on retard.
Wow.
I was introduced to this guy, and and he said, this is your boss for the next week.
And he was a retarded dude?
He was retarded. and he was my boss. And it was a complete nightmare because I couldn't reason with him or anything.
Because the retarded dude is just telling you exactly what he was told to
Yeah,
tell
because
you.
he was a Rain Man retarded kid.
Oh, Jesus.
Where everything was,
He's
where
an intern, David.
where like the glasses had to be cleaned first and all this weird shit. I lasted, and I don't like quitting jobs, believe it or not. I take pride in putting in a,
you like being fucking fired in front of public. Fuck quitting when you could blow yourself up in the middle of the public forum.
But I couldn't take it, and and this is a true story. I put all my dishes in the fucking garbage, basically saying I'm done for the day because I thought they wouldn't notice, and then I left.
Yeah,
and I never went back. That was my worst job.
Someone goes, "Yeah, Opie, show some pride."
I know.
Oh, that's Logan.
No, I wanted to hang in there, is what I'm saying, but I couldn't.
Worst job ever, and you think like the sheet metal stuff was bad? I worked at a fence company, and here's what I did. The trucks would come in all the time with these giant rolls of chain link fence and other things, and they were all on these wooden pallets. And they would take the pallets off the truck, and in transit, a lot of these pallets would get busted and stuff. I had to take the busted pallets, take the good parts off of the busted pallets, and build new good pallets from the busted ones, and then throw the busted ones in a 55-gallon drum that was on fire,
Right.
And it was in the middle of the fucking winter. It was freezing cold.
Right.
So occasionally I'd be by the 55-gallon drum getting warm.
Like you're
and then
a
I have to
hobo.
go back to salvaging the shitty pallet things for good things, and then nailing together a good pallet. It was so bad.
Well, let the record show that as you're telling this horrific story, Sal's nodding. So I guess he can relate to you.
Oh, yeah?
I've seen that
On
job.
your uncle's
done
fucking
before.
job
Yeah.
site.
See?
I've seen
Thank
it.
you. There's the difference. Oh, I've seen that job done before.
I
But
pitied the fool.
But because I'm the nephew of the mafia boss, I just had to sweep up an hour, and they would give me 8 hours in.
Exactly. And before you guys started talking about your jobs, Sal said something I think would piss off a lot of people.
Oh, no.
He said, of course it was a summer job. I was in high school. What am I going to go to high school and have a job?
Oh.
You didn't have a job through high school?
During high school?
I got a job once I got a car in high school.
Chicago Pizza Pub, washing dishes. That's what I did during fucking school.
I was building trophies throughout high school.
Ah,
in a
there you
trophy
go.
Store.
I had
Because you
two
weren't
jobs
getting
in
any.
high school.
No, not one.
Yeah.
I was lucky I had a cool job, the caddying thing, but the golf course was right there. I lucked
Golf
out.
course?
So I didn't have shitty jobs through high school, really.
Oh, crap.
I actually enjoyed the hell out of it.
All right, I'd love to go get a kit for you guys and play. So I don't want
He's
to.
done talking to you, so.
Oh!
No, I want to take initiative. Why am I wasting more time here?
You can't take initiative now. You could try to make up for fucking up.
I'll try to make up.
You
for
can't
it.
take the
I'll try to
initiative.
make up for it, and hopefully I can do something cool.
And you guys talking to him and trying to teach him these lessons,
Yeah.
he's not going to waste the time listening.
I heard it.
And how old are you now?
I'm 22.
Oh, boy.
I'll say it again. I wanted to do radio so badly at 22. I had a shitload of passion, but everyone around me had the same passion. It was a nightmare. I wish I was coming up now. It would be so fucking easy to succeed.
Guys like Sal make my world a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
A lot easier in terms of
Because
competition.
even a piece of shit like you could look good.
Dude, how do you think I've gotten by? There is just...
It started for us about 5 or 6 years ago where we saw these kids coming up with no passion, no initiative, just going through the motions. And I've daydreamed in this seat many times thinking, God, I wish I was coming up now. I would have fucking blown past all these guys. I used to have to fight to do the Christmas Eve, Christmas morning shift instead of going home to my family.
Whoa.
But instead of them just giving it to me because no one else wanted it, everybody wanted it.
Right, now you wouldn't be able to find somebody to take it.
Good
Of
times.
course not. That's what I'm saying.
You couldn't pay an intern to take it.
Of course not. That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
Good times.
I wonder if we could do like a swap with Denny for Sal.
Get Denny on staff?
Yeah.
I would get Denny on staff in a second.
Could you imagine, like, hey, we're going to give you this opportunity.
That's funny.
You have to do this.
Vinny said they call him Sally No Drive. Sally No Drive. That's your mob name on the fucking
Sally No
on
Drive.
the job site. Hey, it's Sally No Drive.
Denny would whip the whole staff into shape.
And what I see is like,
Oh, yeah.
none of this is sinking in with Sal.
No,
I got it.
It's too late. It's too late for you, I think. I really do. But I think you'll have a good life. Your family sets you
Oh
up all
yeah,
nice.
you're set. You can
They'll always be taken
you
care
could
of you.
fail, and you just got that net under you for your whole life. You'll have a safety net. You don't have to worry about making sure your feet are on that fucking tightrope. You could be all lackadaisical and sloppy. You got a beautiful net to catch you.
It's fun to fall into the net.
It's fun.
You rock. Good pickup.
How lucky can one guy be?
Yeah. Sally No Drive is here. Hey, Sally. Tell your uncle I said hello. Send a bottle of champagne over to Sally No Drive. For his uncle.
Oh, man, that's funny. All right, well, Sal,
One day the kids from around the neighborhood carried my mother's groceries. You know why? Because I wouldn't. I have no motivation or drive. It wasn't out of respect. It was out of fear for my uncle.
All my life, I always wanted to be a slacker.
Can you imagine being a slacker growing up?
Oh,
We didn't have that opportunity.
I was a slacker, but you know what? I had nothing. I wound up having to sleep in my car before I realized, hey, this ain't working out. I didn't have the big safety net. You know?
If you had a safety net, would you have been like...
I'd have been a piece of shit like Sal. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, it's there, but for the grace of God, go I. Holy shit.
Sam's loving this.
But there's a lot of realism here. It's very real.
Oh, yeah.
I see this a lot around me.
And out of all the interns that I've seen, Sal was the best one. That's why everybody was like, oh, shit, look at this dude.
Which really goes to show how bad these kids are. You know?
You guys are picking them. First time we see them is when they come through the door with coffee or something.
Karen, we needed that money. That's all we had, except for what my family gives me.
Go ahead and flush it, Karen.
Yeah, go ahead, flush it. Coke. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Oh, you know I'd go from riches to riches. From riches to even more riches.
He's selling cigarettes out of the trunk. No, take another box.
Yeah, just take it for nothing. It doesn't matter.
Like
It's
them.
cool. Just take it. Yeah.
It's all good. Just a car with an open trunk and nobody around.
Oh, no one around. It doesn't
A
matter.
sign that says, help yourself.
His family will take care of him. It's okay.
It's all good.
Don't worry about it. Jesus.
I think it was the anger Panda bit. That's what set Sal off. I think from there it was downhill. He's like, fuck you guys.
Defining moment.
Fuck you, and
You're
fuck
right.
you.
He's never been told that something he did sucked.
Nope.
But now it doesn't suck. Now it's become a thing.
Well, it still sucks, but it's
sucks.
But now it's like,
Right.
now
it's a goof.
worth playing.
It's so bad now it's good.
Yeah.
Get the Panda angry!
And then Tiger.
First and last piece
And
of production.
Tiger. You never tried again, did you?
not 100% on my own like that. Fuck no. That was
That's right.
Why
Said,
wouldn't you?
Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck you.
Right, you're right. That isn't somebody that did something and went like, oh my God, I'm never going to do that again because I'm so embarrassed. That was, I'm never going to do that again because fuck you.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's like, he walks in like that.
I gave you fucking gold and you pissed on it.
E-Rock, say what you're going to say.
The face you just dropped to when he said "fuck no," you are so pissed.
It's just amazing to me.
No,
I was told so many times that I sucked at this and that and do it again, and they would throw it in the garbage in front of my face.
Yeah.
And I kept trying.
Fuck.
And he goes, "Fuck no!" Like it wasn't even a thought that he would try again.
Hey Sam, could you look that up for me? No. Fuck no.
Why wouldn't you try?
You told me last time I was slow.
all the other things I've done after then have always been working with you guys, because Troy and Sam, because I just there's no way I can do it independently.
Because you're not used to being told like you stink or
No, it's not
or
that. I mean,
told
that's-
no
I've
or
always
any
been
of that
under
stuff.
criticism.
And Sal will come up with an idea, and then we'll hear about it in the meeting, and we're like, okay, it's not bad. You just throw some ideas together, and even just pass it off to Sam, and let Sam write it, or I'll produce or whatever, and it just will never get done. And you're just kind of like, well, what happened to that idea?
What happened?
Amazing.
And as
By the way, how many weirdo bits have I handed you that you remember Epstein and the Inventor?
I love
You
that
guys-
bit.
But you guys at first were like, "What the fuck is this?
That's
What are
true.
you guys even doing?"
Who knew?
And we go, "Oh, okay. Well, obviously this needs to be a series. We're doing another one.
It was.
We're
I
doing
loved it.
another one."
Can we play one of those to break? It's the dumbest fucking. I love it though.
Same punchline. We're doing another one.
I know. It's all about what? Getting something up someone's ass.
No, up mine hind.
Up
I
mine
know.
hind.
I didn't want to give away your fucking catchphrase.
the big catchphrase.
Yeah.
That
I
was
know
Steve's catchphrase.
Oh
rest
my
his soul.
God.
All right, Sal.
Unfucking
Sal
believable.
might play drums. We'll see. I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know. It
If
might
he
happen.
feels like
You gonna
it.
try to get a drum kit? Fuck no.
No. You
carry
know
it down the
what?
hallway? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You
What a
do
fuck
realize
you
Get out of here,
attitude.
by the way.
life could be a lot easier if you just do that. Just say fuck no.
But it's easy for him because, again, the net is there.
Dude, negative
It's
or
there.
positive? I would never leave a studio when somebody was talking about me.
Oh, God.
What if I could turn this shit around? What if I could do
Right.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
he's
fucking leave. You don't leave unless someone says your name wrong.
You know what happens?
look at Eric.
You know what happens when you leave?
Yeah.
Somebody else is there to take your spot.
Somebody else
don't-
fucking grabs the mic,
Second.
He don't care though.
and you're done ski.
I'm
Let
still
him have
looking.
it.
I'm still looking over my back to see where Jim Chandler's at.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
He's
still
coming.
looking.
He might come for you at some
I'm still
point.
looking over my
Yep.
shoulder at the guys.
Oh my God, is he just about a piece of shit?
It's just
It's incredible, isn't it?
It's fucking astounding. The opportunity is there, the road in front of it, and he just
There's a
pisses all over it.
Opie, you've been in radio forever.
a long time since I was 18. If you need to know,
If you could come
Maybe
in
even
here,
before that, little high school
Mid-80s.
action.
there's literally 200 radio stations
Yeah,
on one floor.
yeah.
All you have to do is go talk to people. You can get on all of them. Trust
mall.
me.
If I was just out of college, yeah, I was fortunate enough to work at CMF in Rochester, but it was one rock station with guys that were there forever. There were such tiny opportunities, but every time you saw that tiny opportunity open up, you threw your fucking name in the hat. Like, fucking pick me. I'll do this. I'll do that. That's why I did every job.
And when there weren't opportunities,
I even did a little sales work, which
when
I
there-
hated.
When there weren't opportunities, you show up just so they know your
I used to
face.
just hang around all day.
Yeah.
Knowing that maybe someone called in sick. I would get excited because I got to do the traffic for Rochester, New York
Wow.
in afternoon drive. Because,
That's afternoon drive.
I actually made that position. I forgot. I went to the program director like, look, you guys don't really I don't believe in traffic. I never did.
No, it's
but
true.
I knew that they had cared a little bit about it, so I went to Stan Main, the program director. This was one of my big breaks, and I said, look, I want to do traffic. I get along with Janet Merriam, was her name, and she's was a fine broadcaster.
Ooh.
I go, I'll do traffic on Janet's show. And then they talked to Janet. She's like, yeah, we get along and we have a little rapport. Yeah, let's do that. So then I did the stupid, straightforward traffic, but then it led to just throwing in a little bit here, a little bit there, a
Right.
little personality. Then next thing you know, you fast forward, she's doing an interview with Jimmy Page, and I'm helping her interview Jimmy Page on the phone.
That's how it goes. That's how it works.
I mean, I might
Yeah,
have asked
yeah.
one question, but in my mind,
You're there.
I was there.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
And
now,
meanwhile,
my point, 22, in this place where you have a million radio stations, I would be knocking on every programmer's door and saying, what can I do for you?
Dude, all I did was record a demo where I made my voice sound like Kid Kelly's voice and asked if I could do overnights on
Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And they were like, yeah, you sound great.
Brilliant.
I don't understand. Yes, Travis?
I just remember stuff like we slept in the studio because there was a transit strike. So
Yeah.
we had to be here.
You think Sal would ever sleep in the studio?
Well, what are you
Dude, what
kidding?
happened when
Got
there
his
was a
apartment
blackout?
that his parents
Huh?
paid for.
He wasn't here.
Oh.
Right.
Remember?
No, because he's forgettable.
He wasn't here.
He's forgettable. I never think, oh boy, I don't know what we're going to do today. Sal's gone.
He's never thought that?
No. not in the least.
You know, a couple weeks ago, he was sick for a week.
What?
I swear to God, no.
4 days out of the 5.
Didn't even know.
You didn't?
No idea.
He did just enough to squeak in and get a gig.
And then
and then just turned it off.
Yep. He tricked everybody. He used to come in and do Sundays with me. I was like, oh, this kid's hungry.
Just enough.
2 weeks after he got hired. That was his last Sunday.
I don't
One hit wonder.
I don't believe he's hungry in the least.
Oh, yeah, he's full.
He did some production as an intern that we were like, holy shit, I've never heard an intern do shit this good. And he has a good ear for mixing and Pro Tools. And then that's why we were like, yo, we need to hire this guy. And then
You guys were at that Panda bit. He never recovered from
He never did recover from that.
No,
that
that's
was,
all.
Fuck no.
That was
That's
a
all it's
defining
about.
moment. Fuck you.
It's just about forgetting it and moving on.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I gave you guys that Nicolas Cage, Jimmy Fallon thing. I was so confident you were both gonna completely not like it.
Yeah.
You think I thought twice about it afterwards?
No, I loved it.
No.
That one I loved.
So we didn't agree. Oh well.
You're going to stop giving clips?
Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm done.
You think the Radio Wizard's got a raging heart on because he found someone just like him?
Shit.
I'll tell you this. Sal's made E-Rock's life easier.
Why?
Because how can you shit on E-Rock?
That's true. Well, we try.
I know, you still make
And
that.
succeed.
We give it a good effort.
Daily.
Yeah. I mean, this opportunity was amazing because it was Sal had to play some drums. That's what we asked. And it was under the context of we have a talent thing that we were looking to do with people around the facility. Sal said he had a talent playing drums. I mean, it all fit into him finding drums and playing drums. Not coming back in and going, no, well, I thought it would be, sort of. No, we it was a recommendation from us.
An hour and a half later, by the way.
That was, yeah. Like, that tells you right there. He has no fucking clue.
And think about it. I mean, if he plays the drums really well and he came in and did it, how many people would hear him do that? Maybe you could get a gig doing studio session work or
anything.
At the very least, Opie and Anthony go,
Wow, he can do
Sal,
something.
You're
just,
good.
Right.
It's an opportunity. Go for it.
Do you think he thought we were going to find the drums for him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's set him up. And
That's why nobody did anything.